Maybe I should plan what I'm gonna say. I'm terrible at planning. Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to another amazing day in the bus. This is not gonna be a bus build video. This is just gonna be, I guess, a bus. It'll go into my bus life video playlist. I just wanted to talk about stuff. I'm terrible. I didn't write anything down. I really should have planned what I was gonna say, so I'm just, as always, winging it. Because that's just how I roll. But, oh my goodness, the amount of love and comments that everyone is giving and tips and suggestions is just so amazing. Oh my goodness, and like so wonderfully overwhelming. I love all of you so much. Oh my goodness, I can't even express it. If I say any more, I might actually start to cry. Let's not do that. I'm in too good of a mood to cry. Not that crying in that scenario is actually a sad thing. It's actually a happy thing, because I can't believe I'm here at this moment. 4.5k subscribers. Like, oh my goodness, my mind has been blown. Wow, like being featured on Foresty Forest video, I figured I might gain a few subscribers, but I was not prepared for the flood of love coming in, and it's just so amazing. And thank you all so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate I can't talk. You have no idea how much I appreciate each and every one of you. It is so amazing. Oh, I don't even know what to say. And you know, I always thought that I would do a video when I reached 1,000 subscribers, but there was no way I could even make a video fast enough with the way you all came in. Oh my goodness. So I guess we're doing a 4.5k subscribers video. I have been getting a ton of questions, understandably. I don't really go over a ton of personal stuff in my videos, so I've been getting a lot of questions about me and my plans and everything. So I guess it's time to dive into all that good stuff. So my plan in the bus, obviously, or maybe not so obviously, it's obvious to me that I plan to live in here full time, summer, winter, all of it. And I plan to travel around. I know I had a few people asking me if I plan to climb mountains like Foresty Forest. Definitely want to do some of that, preferably with Foresty, because that would be awesome. And but I also want to do some other things. Hopefully, fingers crossed, as long as everything works out. I applied for a tree planting job that starts, I believe, May 15th, but you have to go into quarantine on May 1st, if I'm remembering correctly from what my brother told me. And fingers crossed I actually get in, because I think that would be awesome. I know it's really hard, and I'm probably gonna cry the first week, because it's gonna be really hard, but I'm also super excited, and the reason I'm doing it is for the challenge. I want to do hard stuff like that and prove to myself that I can do hard stuff like that. And also, I don't know. My brother has told me all about it. He's done tree planting for, I want to say, at least 3 years in a row now, but I'm not 100% sure actually how long he's done it for. But all the stories he tells me, I'm like, I want to be a part of that. That sounds amazing and hard, but also amazing. And also, I mean, bonus, he told me how much he made last year. I don't know if I'm on the same physical level as him, probably not, but he made about $15,000 last year in 2 months doing tree planting. And if I can make something close to that, that will fund my entire year of living in this bus, which would be amazing. And then I can just do it again next year to fund the next year. And yeah, I mean, how awesome would that be? Work 2 months and then have enough to live off for the rest of your year in the bus. Like, I don't have a lot of expenses other than food and pet food. So, and then I spend about probably currently, like, I don't know, I want to say $400 a month on pet food, because I feed them really good stuff because I want them to live forever. So I feed them really well, and I hope to keep that up. I mean, if I have to give them a lesser diet because they can't afford it, then I will, but I would prefer to feed them high-end stuff so they can live a really long time, which would be amazing. That basically sets my move-in date for the bus on May 1st, assuming I get the job. But I'm working as hard as possible every single day in here, assuming that I already have the job, because I really want it. And I mean, it's better than getting it and then not being prepared. So I'm preparing for it. I've been exercising like crazy every day so that I don't die the first day of tree planting. I definitely need to get a little more physically fit. I've been doing about 12 kilometers a day walk with my dogs, which is awesome, and we keep trying to go further and further and further every day. My poor puppy Raina, oh my goodness, she gets so tuckered out. But anyways, I am losing track of what I was originally saying. What was I saying? Oh yeah, move-in date is set for May 1st, so I'm at a bit of a push to actually get this place fairly comfortable before I go out there, because once we actually go to the site, we are not allowed to leave. So I will be out there for 2 months and not allowed to leave the site whatsoever. So I have to make sure I have everything ready before that. And I am so excited. I really hope I get this job. I just think it's going to be such an amazing experience. And don't get me wrong, I'm not naive. I know it's going to be hard, like really hard. But to me, some of the best experiences in life are the hard ones, because you just, I don't know, you just come out of it on the other side like thinking, wow, I did this. And you just get this, I don't know, you're just filled with all this, a new sense of confidence, I guess, and self-worth because you accomplished something really hard that you set out to do. And this bus is one of them. Sometimes I really didn't think I would get this far. I doubted myself a lot in this bus build. It has been one of the toughest things I have ever done. But it's been so worth it and so rewarding, and I'm so excited to be as far as I am in this bus. I'm getting choked up. Whew. It's just, you're all good. You're fine. Everything's fine. I'm good. But I'm not, it's not emotional in a bad way, but I'm just very happy about everything that's happening and where my life is going. And it's all just such a dream come true. And I'm so grateful for every single day. And yeah. No. Don't do it. It's a trap. I've always been fascinated by alternative living styles And I don't know, I think I just got a bit of a wild spirit, and I want to do that sort of stuff too. I really wanted for the longest time an Earth ship, and maybe I still will in the future, who knows. Maybe when I'm retirement age, I'll get an Earth ship. And then I decided that I wanted to be a little more mobile. Whoops. So I was really into tiny houses on trailers for a really long time. And I actually bought a truck and trailer and was gonna build that out, but I ran into some financial difficulty at that time. And also I was really overwhelmed by that project. So I ended up selling the truck and trailer. I got fascinated with the idea of van life and bus life, and I even looked at some ambulances, and I found this bus for sale at a really nice dealership for buses, and it wasn't too bad of a year. It had decent kilometers on it. It's passed a full inspection and had all the maintenance on it that it could ever want. So, and it was also cheaper than getting an ambulance or a van, and I could stand in it. So I was like, yes, I am going to go for this bus. It is so amazing. And I also knew specifically that if I was to get a bus, I wanted a shorty with 4 windows on the side. And that's exactly what I ended up with. So I'm super pleased with that. I love this bus. And I also know I wanted a dually. Did I cover the bus? Why I'm living in a bus? I don't think I did. I think I got sidetracked. This is terrible. I'm gonna have to cut so much. Yeah, I kinda led up to it, didn't I? So I wanna live in a bus because I want to be able to travel and do things and see things, but I also want to be able to take my pets with me and have them live comfortably and just be able to take my home with me. So that is why I want to live in a bus. I want to go all across Canada and visit family and see all sorts of sights and do, I don't know, all sorts of activities. I don't have really a plan in place. I'm making it up as I go, as everything. So, but that is my general idea of a plan, if that makes any sense. And yeah. The biggest thing for me was to be able to take my pets and have them live comfortably. Not so much myself. Like, I could sleep in the back of my SUV totally fine and be happy, but I know that my 2 dogs and 2 cats and my fish would not be happy with that. So this, in a lot of ways, is actually more built for them and their comfort. My 2 cats love sleeping on my bed, so I needed to have a full permanent bed just for them, and me of course, but mostly for them. And then I need to have a little kennel for Rin for her bed so that she can get away from the pup when she gets tired of her, because Rin's pretty old. She's about 14 now, and Raina is a little over 1. So 14 and 1 is quite an age difference. Rin gets really frustrated with Raina sometimes when Raina wants to really play and Rin doesn't. She's a little bit old and cantankerous now, and that's okay. So she needs to have her own little space where she can get away from the puppy, and the cats as well need to be able to get away from the puppy. But they're not too bad. They're actually surprisingly tolerant of Raina. I don't know how Raina won them over, because my cats are super finicky about who they like. They don't even like Rin very much. But somehow Raina has won them over. It boggles my mind, and I think it's so adorable. I've always wanted my cats to actually like my dogs, because it breaks my heart when they fight. Like, they don't fight, but like when they hiss or smack each other and then run off to opposite corners. But I've always wanted them to just snuggle, because I think it's so cute. But It's slowly happening with Raina. I don't know how she's doing it. It just blows me away. Yeah, so this is mostly built for them and a little bit for me. Because how awesome is it to be able to take your house with you wherever you go? I think it's pretty amazing. So that's why I'm doing Best Life. And I think it's going to be an amazing experience. There probably will be tough times, but that is the spice of life. Variety. You take the good times with the bad times and you mash it all together, and that is life. And it's beautiful. I love it. And besides, without the bad times, how do you appreciate the good times? You would have nothing to contrast the two or to compare it with. You gotta have the good with the bad, and it's the only way to live. So yeah, that's my philosophy anyway. That's how I view life. You gotta have both. There's two sides to every coin, and without it, well, you'd just be splitting the coin in half, and that just doesn't work. There's still two sides. That's a terrible reference. It's off the top of my head. So I think that I have chosen a name for my bus. It kind of came to me the other day when I was talking to one of my patrons, and then I was watching this show on Netflix as I was falling asleep called Superstore, and it's such a ridiculous show, but I love it. And there was a character on there named Myrtle, and I was like, that's kind of a cool name, and it kind of rhymes with turtle, and my home is like my turtle shell that I bring with me. So I think I might name the school bus Myrtle the Turtle. I love the name Myrtle for some reason. It's such an old-fashioned name, but I mean, for a bus that's gonna be green on the outside and steampunk on the inside, it's kind of fitting, don't you think? Myrtle the Turtle? Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments. I think it's pretty cool. I haven't officially named it yet, but I'm strongly leaning towards that name. So let me know what you think. I think it's pretty awesome. Ooh, another thing. What do you guys think of like a Q&A video in the future, near future? Let me know if that's something you would like to see, in case I left things out, or you wanted more explanation on different things about me or what I'm doing. Let me know if that's something you would like, and if it is, start leaving some questions. I will start writing them down so I don't forget, and then I can do another video covering all of that. I think I'm gonna end it here. If I remember something else I want to talk about, then I'll just film another piece and add it in. But thank you all so much for watching. Oh my goodness, every time I think about it, I'm like, what? I don't know what to say. But thank you all so much for being here, for watching, for all your lovely comments. Oh my goodness, the love that is pouring from you guys. It's so heartwarming. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. I'm gonna start crying. Leave a like if you like this video. Leave some comments, and I'll see you guys later. I love you. Bye. Mwah. What's you doing? Are you trying to watch? You're making this a little tricky, you know that? What are you doing? Stop standing, pay attention to you, huh? You silly girl. I'm getting no work done with you. No work done. Okay. Move your butt. I'm gonna move your butt. I need to finish this before the storm. Move it. Good girl. No, you're not gonna wrestle here. Go. Go.